Hello everyone. Today we are practicing Surya Namaskar. The practice of Surya Namaskar as a whole gives a great number of benefits. Generally, Surya Namaskar should be avoided by people suffering from acute cases of heart disease, hernia, high blood pressure, and those who have had a stroke. It should also be avoided during menstruation. Otherwise, people of all age can do it without any difficulty. So let's begin. Stand at the edge of your mat, facing the sun with folded hands in the prayer pose. Keep the legs together and stand straight. Breathe normally. Now slowly inhale and raise the arms above the head. Stretch the arms backward as much as you can. The inhaling and raising of the hands should be together. As you progress, tilt the pelvic slightly forward. We are in Hasta Uttanasana. Now slowly exhale and bend forward till the palms are kept flat in line with the feet. Touch the knees with your head, keeping the legs straight without bending. We are in Padahastanasana. Now going to Ashwasanchalanasana, take a slow and deep inhalation. Push your right leg back in a long backward step and gently place your right knee on the floor. Keep the hands and the left foot firmly on the ground without moving sideways. Raise the head and look forward or look straight. Coming to Falakasana, exhale and take your right leg back. Keep your toes on the mat together. Lift your body up, keeping your shoulders and wrists aligned. Palms will be fixed on the mat. Keep your eyes on the edge of the mat and breathe normally. Going to Sashtang Namaskar, exhale slowly. Lower the body. Bring your forehead, chest, knees and toes to the ground. If you are not able to touch your forehead, you can keep your chin down. Now while inhaling, slowly raise your head and bend the spine backward as much as possible. You may keep the elbow bent for a few days of practice. Look up towards the sky or the ceiling in the final posture. Breathe normally. We are in Bhujangasana. Going to Parvatasana, exhale. Lift the hips and the tailbone up. Chest downwards in an inverted V posture. Try as much as possible to keep your heels in contact with the floor. Look towards the navel or your knees in the final posture. Breathe normally. Now going back in reverse, inhale and bring the right foot along the level of the hands. The left foot and the knee should touch the ground. And now look forward. Now exhale, bring the left leg also forward and come back to Padahastanasana. Now again inhale and raise the hands overhead and bend backwards, coming back to Hasta Uttanasana. Now lower the arms to the side and relax. The 12 postures of Surya Namaskar are practiced twice to complete one round. In the second half, the positions are repeated with a slight change in Ashwasanchalanasana. Instead of stretching the right foot backward, stretch the left foot back. Now let's go for the second half round. Breathe normally. Slowly inhale and raise your arms up. Make sure that you are reaching up with your fingers when you bend backwards. Breathe normally here. Exhale and bend forward. Now here, take your left leg back. The right knee should be between the hands in the final position. Now exhale and go to plank, keeping your palms and toes on the ground. Now exhale and go to Sashtang Namaskar, keeping your chin, chest, knees and toes on the floor. Now inhale and go to Bhujangasana. Try to keep your elbows straight. Exhale and go to mountain pose. Bring the head and shoulder towards the knee, but do not strain. Now Ashwasanchalanasana. Inhale and bring your left leg between your arms. Now let's come to Padahastanasana. Exhale and bring your right leg forward. Now Inhale and lift your hands up. Slowly bring your hands down as in the first posture. Exhale and relax. Here we complete one round of Surya Namaskar. Beginners should start with 2 or 3 rounds. Increase the number gradually, like one every day or every 2 days, while ensuring that the body does not undergo discomfort during the practice. Hope the video was helpful and you enjoyed it. Stay healthy, stay fit.